Hello everyone, and welcome to Gwent. Those of you who have played The Witcher will know, or Witcher 3 I should say, will know about Gwent. It's a game in a game. It's a card game that you can play within The Witcher 3. And it was apparently so popular that they're making a separate game out of Gwent. If you've listened to the podcast that we do every week, Game Honey, you can check that out on iTunes and whatnot. You'll probably know that I really like The Witcher 3. I think it's one of the best games ever made. In my opinion, it's definitely in my top 5, maybe top 3 even, of all time. But at first I wasn't really into Gwent. I just kind of left it. Didn't really interest me, and then I just kept on playing. Okay, I'll do some Gwent missions too. And then after a while, I really got into it. There's some strategy involved, and it can be quite fun. And then I went to the States in February. Yes, my memory. I just turned 30, and I'm already leaking memories. And I found this guy, which is let's not show that. Which is a physical copy of Gwent. It has 2 out of the 4 or 5 decks. I'm not sure how many decks there are in the game, but so yeah, I'm a bit of a sucker for those kinds of things. For those when something like from a franchise is made real without all the logos printed on it, I guess. So I like that. I haven't actually played it yet because Gab is not really into Witcher, unfortunately. So it's kind of a hard sell to get her to start on a Witcher-themed game. But anyway, so the Gwent game is in beta on PS4 now. They've been going on for a while over on Good Old Games, GOG. And I am in that beta too, although I haven't actually tried it out. So this is my first time trying out the actual Gwent game on PS4 because it's a free beta weekend for PS4. So welcome to Gwent. The tutorial will help you get started. You get some free cards once you complete it. If you're in a hurry, you can skip by pressing touchpad and return to it later from the main menu. Gwent is a game where 2 armies lock in mortal struggle on the field of battle. The goal is to win 2 rounds against your opponent. These crowns show your progress towards victory. The top crown is your opponent's, the bottom is yours. You get half a crown each time you win a round. Get both halves and you win the game. This is the total strength of your army. Whoever has more total strength at the end of a round wins and gets half a crown. As you can see, some cards have already been placed on the battlefield. These are units. Placing them on the battlefield increases your total strength. Each player can only play 1 card per turn. Once this is done, it's the other player's turn. Your opponent will play first in this match. Alright. So my turn. Each unit has an assigned position. Assigned position. Thank you very much. Determining which rows it can be played on. For example, the Fiend can only be played on the melee row. The Ancient Foglet can only be played on the ranged row. And the Griffin card can only be played on the siege row. You can tell which row a card can be played on by looking at the icon on the left side of the card. There we have Geralt. Play Geralt now by highlighting it and double pressing X. Yeah, so he can only be played on the melee one.
Any last words?
You've played Geralt, and his strength has been added to your total. This means your total strength is now higher than your opponent's. We're at 25. They're 27. And we can play another one. He has 1 card left. Alright, opponent is passing. So, we won. Easy enough. Congrats, your total strength is higher than your opponent's, meaning you've won your first battle. Thank you very much. Okay, so yeah, like I said, this is the beta, so there may be some technical things going wrong here and there. In this game, you'll learn about advanced card mechanics and round dynamics. All battles start with a mulligan. During this phase, you can swap up to 3 cards you don't want in your hand during the next battle for your new cards drawn. One in your hand during the next battle, 4 new cards drawn from your hand. Let's start by swapping out the decoy, commander's horn, and first light cards. To do this, highlight each card and press X. Commander's horn, first light. Good strategy is to open a round by playing a strong card. This way your opponent will have to play high strength cards to match your total. Play the Geralt card now.
I hate portals.
Your opponent is about to play a card that musters more cards to the battlefield. This means all copies of the card in your opponent's deck will instantly appear on the battlefield. Yeah. That sucks. Some units can deal damage to other units, reducing their strength. Play the Vernon Roche card now and choose which enemy unit to damage. So yeah, it says remove 5 strength from an opposing non-gold unit. So we'll play him. And they're all 3, so let's kill one of them. For you, reduce a unit's strength to 0 is destroyed, sending it to the graveyard. So he has a lot of muster cards. So one of the other things, I don't know if they probably don't explain it yet, but you can also, like, there are certain cards that eliminate an entire row, like rain or fog or whatever I think they're called. But you can undo those too. So there's a lot of, at least in the Witcher 3 version of the game, there's a lot of tactics coming into play. So these all have no ability. These are immune to weather, so yeah, it's weather that can completely eliminate a complete row. And remove 3 strength from opposing non-gold units. So let's save these until we can kind of see if there's more stuff. We can place these guys. Your opponent is about to play a special card, Scorch. This card destroys the strongest units on the battlefield. Well, that sucks, because there goes Geralt. Or... oh. Because they're gold. Scorch did not affect Geralt of Vernon because they are gold cards. Gold cards are immune to most card abilities. You can recognize them by their gold borders. Alright, fair enough. This would be a good time to pass. Your opponent will need to play many cards to eliminate your lead. If that happens, you'll have a card advantage and be well positioned to win the remaining rounds. Remember, losing a round does not mean you've lost the battle. You only need to win 2 out of the 3 rounds. Pass by pressing and holding triangle. Once you pass, you can't play any more cards. Well, you want to... alright, I guess we'll pass then.
Resistance is futile.
Okay, so he wins, but he only has 5 cards left, and we have 7 cards. Opponent won a previous round, so they start. Start the second round, both players draw 2 cards from their deck. As you can see, you've got a significant lead over your opponent. They only have a few cards left, while you have many. Continue playing and defeat your opponent. Alright, I've got 2 cards. I've got 2 cards. Not particularly strong, but... it'll do. So, spawn 2 base copies of this unit on the same row. Alright, so that's 6 then.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
What do we have? Remove 3 strength. Let's put one of these on there. Did he pass? I think he passed. He didn't play anything, did he? I went a bit fast. So I'm at 11. I guess we'll just remove 4 strength from opponent non-gold unit. Let's just play one of these.
Long live, etc., etc.
Okay, that passed. Now you have more total strength than your opponent, who has just passed. There's no point in playing any more cards. Remember, you have You must have some cards left to play in the last round. Yes, so we pass. One round, yeah. Starting the final round. Now begin the third round, means both you and your opponent draw one card from your deck. Each of you has half a crown, so whoever wins this round wins the game. Let's defeat the opponent. One of his cards is open for some reason. Name. Okay, this might be a beta thing. It's a gold card though. Let's see. He's moving his cursor up there, it seems. Well, let's just start with a strong. What does that do? Devourer. Every 2 turns at the end of the turn, destroy the unit on the right, if non-gold, and absorb its strength. So this one just gets stronger. Don't really see the point of that, but if it just devours the other guy, guess maybe it's harder to kill him. So let's take some power away from him. Haha! Ooh, yeah, now he has 11. Huh. Okay.
I've no interest in politics.
They passed? What the fuck did they pass? They have more than enough cards. That's kind of weird. Okay, well, I'll take it. Yay, I won. Alright, so that was first round of Gwent. I'm assuming they have lots of new cards and perhaps card powers in here too.
You shall die, worm.
Okay.
Crush those vermin!
Redraw cards. Use what you've learned in the previous map and swap out cards you don't want to use as battle. When you're satisfied, press square to start the game. Oh, fuck. I didn't... Well, I mean, I got Geralt. Immune to weather. Well... These are kind of nice for cat and fodder. Let's get one of these each. This game you learn how to use leaders, but let's start by playing a unit. No, not that one. Oh, I have to play that one. Okay.
You shall die, worm.
Opponent has used his leader. Leaders can only be used once per game. Using a leader ends your turn, just like playing a card. You can use your leader by highlighting your leader card and double pressing X. Do this now. Fultist. Choose a non-spying bronze unit on your side of the battlefield. Spawn an exact copy on the same row. Okay, that's a nice... Your opponent's about to play a weather card. There they are. These cards reduce the strength of all units. Oh, it doesn't completely take them out. It reduces the strength to a minimum. To 1, I think. They affect both sides on the battlefield, meaning both you and your opponent will feel their consequences. So he uses that one. Weather cards are usually used when your opponent has significantly more strength than you in a specific row. Remember, like most cards, they don't affect gold units, such as Geralt. Yeah, so his gold unit still has 11, and both my 8 units have been reduced to 1. You can remove negative effects of weather cards by playing first light cards, which is just added to your hand. Do that now. How was it added to my hand? Am I cheating? Some cards let you choose between different effects. Choose the clear sky effect by pressing X. Okay. Yeah. 16, motherfucker. Alright. Choose a unit on the battlefield at 4 strength. Do it. I have to play that one? I guess I have to play that one. Commander's Horn card has just been added. Oh yeah, it says it. You can add it, play it on any road to increase the strength of several adjacent cards. Play it now. Yeah! 24, motherfucker! Okay. Passed. Oh. Hold. There we go. Okay, he got 2 cards, and I'm getting 2 cards. My turn. Now you know the basics. Continue playing to find out more about the game and tactics you can set in motion and the foes you will face. With each battle, you gain experience and own your skills. Use that knowledge to bring your enemies to their knees. Good luck, and have fun. Well, thank you. Well, shall we start with just a... Well, we'll start with this guy.
Alert! To arms!
Eh! Blue stripes. Add 2 strength to all other blue stripes commandos in your hand, deck, or on the side. On your side of the battlefield. I don't know how many I have in my deck. Let's do this one. Get rid of some of that strength. 8. If I win this one, I mean we could go to 3, but if I just... So wait, if I do... I can't use them anymore? Non-spying bronze, yeah, they're both non-spying bronze. Oh, you also have spies. They go on the opponent's side. So your opponent gets extra points, but they have a negative effect, I think. Let's play this one. Weather. Alright. Well, I'm still in the lead. Let's play Geralt. He's gonna get stronger. Remove 5. Remove 4. I don't know if I'd be in time to get the lizard thing. Probably not. Let's
That's what
do this guy. So he does 5. So let's just kill this guy off. I mean, I'm taking a bit of a risk, I guess, by not quitting. I guess I could quit, because I still have way more cards than he does. And he would have to... Yeah, let's try it. So 23, he'd need 10 more. 26. 30. Alright, so he's winning this one, it seems. No. Ah. Alright. I won. And I had cards left. Haha! Alright, congrats, you finished the tutorial, and now you can play games against other players, either using pre-made decks or ones you have built yourself in the deck builder. Good luck and have fun. Alright. So, let's see. This is the technical beta menu. Deck builder. I don't know how I play combat. Special mechanics. So yeah, I don't know how I can actually. Let's just try see if we can build a deck real quick. Look at the deck build tutorial. More tutorials. Here you can put together new decks or modify existing decks by adding or removing cards. Start by creating a new deck. Press X to continue. Why, I will. Skellige, Northern Realms, Monsters, Scoia'tael, Nilfgaard. Alright, so for those of you who don't know, Skellige are essentially the Vikings of The Witcher. Northern Realms, I believe that would include like where Geralt is from, like that, or technically Europe, I guess. The Europe area. Monsters speaks for itself. Scoia'tael are the elves, and Nilfgaard is the big empire to the south of Europe, where that's invading. Oh, let's do monsters. Oh, Dagon! Wow, didn't know there was a Dagon in this game. Spawn of Biting Frost, Feels. Oh, yeah. So they have different. No, that's the same power. Torrential. I wonder why they're. Maybe there'll be more in the final version. This one moves. This one doesn't. This one moves. This one doesn't. Okay, well, let's just take the moving one. A dwarf named Dennis. It's your card collection. All the cards you've collected are shown here. You can use card filters to display only specific types of cards. This is your deck. You can add cards from your collection to it. Remove cards you don't want back to your collection. Okay. Now let's add a card from your collection to your decks. Do so by highlighting a card and pressing X. I'll take some First Light. Thank you. Oh, yes. Speed things up. This time we'll fill in the remainder of your deck. Okay. Usually, though, you'll choose out of the cards for yourself. That was easy. Let's remove a card from your deck. To do so, highlight a card in your deck and press X. Alright. This card counter helps you construct a valid deck and shows you the deck limitations. Once you've constructed a valid deck, press circle to leave the screen and save your deck. Man, I'm so fast at building decks. Alright. Well, that was easy. Been awarded 50 scraps. Use them to craft new cards. Yeah, let's see this one. You can use this menu to preview the cards available in Gwent and craft ones you don't have using scraps. After reaching level 3, you will also gain the ability to mill unwanted cards. As your card collection, you can browse through all the cards you've managed to gather so far. Some of the cards in this view are grayed out. If a card is grayed out, it means you don't yet have it in your collection. Makes sense? In each deck, you can only have up to 3 copies of each bronze card, but only 1 copy of each gold or silver card. If you collect more copies than that, use the mill spare cards button to turn your extra cards into scraps. Several filters you can use if you view only certain cards. This filters at the top of the screen to quickly switch between cards for each faction. Further narrow your search, use the advanced filters menu. Open the filters using this options button. In this panel you can apply a variety of search filters. For example, type a card name in the search box, displays the card. The card you found will remain visible even after you close the filter panel. Use the circle button now to close the panel. You can craft available cards if you have enough scraps. We've given you a few scraps to start. How nice. 30 scraps. Gain more when games in multiplayer mode or mill cards you don't need. Let's try crafting a card. To do so, highlight a grayed out card and press X to see its detailed view. Ooh, First Light. Use this card. Use the screen to craft, make, and mill recycle cards. But it looks like you already have the maximum number of copies of this card. Press X to leave this circle to leave this screen. Covers the basics of managing your collection. You can visit it again at any time by navigating to the appropriate tab via the main menu. Okay, been awarded 100 ore. Use it to purchase card kegs from the shop. Okay. There's no shop though that I know of. Yeah, so I've done all of it. Everything has a little check mark. Oh, there we go. I just need to go back. Well, herp derp. Let's see. Let's yeah, let's play a quick multiplayer. See if it works. Searching for a worthy opponent. I haven't played this deck yet, though, so I don't know what's in it. It's just the standard one that was just put together by the game, by the tutorial.
I shall not repeat Emir's mistakes.
Okay. Well, let's give it a try. I'm probably gonna get my ass handed to me. Spawn a fog effect, foglet. Yeah, I don't really have the time. I don't want to make the guy wait. So let's remove one of these. Wyvern. Huh. Banish random non-gold. Oh no, time. Let's get this guy out. Choose a unit at 4 strength. Sure, let's just go with this. Finish. Okay. I get to go first. Me oh my. Let's try this. If it's removed...
Please wait, Your Excellency.
Oh, so
falling
that's...
behind.
That's a spy. So he gave me some extra stuff,
That's
but
what you folk lack.
he gets some stuff for it too. All right, let's try that guy. Oh, apparently it didn't work on him. He's bronze though, isn't he? Ugh. Alright, you know what? I'll pass this one because I'm already getting my ass handed to me. I'm not gonna be able to catch up with him. Or her. Faction ability triggered. Yeah, so it was removed, so it spawned 2 other golems. Opponent is replacing cards. Okay. Can't I do that? Maybe it's a special card. Is it my turn? No, it's opponent's turn. I see. Okay, he killed one of mine. Well, I still have 2. Let's throw Geralt out there. Start strong. He's gonna fog it up.
Let
Sure.
us see.
God damn it. Oh, he is planning something. Oh, fuck. Am I gonna... Alright, let's play one of these guys. And then I think I'll pass. I mean, he's probably gonna... He has a plan, I'm sure, but... I need to save my cards if I'm... have a big lead on him.
Race me to the
Ah, there we go. 11, alright.
Any last words?
Well, I'm dead. Yeah, I've been crushed. Oh, he's not stopping either. Alright, I get the message. Alright, I get my ass handed to me. Yeah. Alright, but yeah, so that's Gwent. Good game, Saint Asonia-san. Thanks to your opponent, you've received an additional award. Good game. I've sent him a good game. Close. Alright. Exit. Alright, so yeah, guys, that's Gwent, the Gwent beta. I'll definitely be picking it up once it comes out. I think they said they're gonna release it for free, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I really like the game. Like I said, the first time I played it in Witcher 3, I was the biggest fan, and it definitely takes some time warming up to, I think. But once you really get a hang of the basics, at least for me when I played it in Witcher 3, once I really got a hang of it, I had a lot of fun with it. It can be really cool to have, like, you can really, always feels like you can really change the tide of battle with just a few cards. So it's really a game that keeps you on your toes, and you have to think ahead too, which I'm not always the best at in these kinds of games. I'm just kind of, what do I do now? And I'm not a good chess player for that reason too. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Maybe at some point I do want to at some point play some actual board games on this channel too, because I have a ton of those. So maybe we can get Gab to play a physical copy of Gwent. Just don't tell her that it's Witcher. If you want to see Gab play some Gwent, why don't you send her a tweet over at GirlGamerGab on Twitter. And if you like what you see, maybe subscribe, maybe leave a like, that kind of stuff. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.